everyone, welcome back. I'm Redcollarwolf here to show you more Unknown Dragon Devlog number 16. Devlog number 16, that's pretty cool. I did a little bit from before. I was planning to do a little mini one in between this one and the last one. That clearly did not happen, because this one's the official 16 one. I was going to do more on the wet time, because I'm pretty sure I did do a bit more fixing up on there. Although I'm so used to streaming that I need like another screen over there. Although I guess it could be a lot different. So what I did also between last Devlog was put all the player stuff in one node, so then it's just easier to organize. Like, come on, if I gotta put that on every single scene, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm putting all that in every single scene. So you got all your stuff here, including, I've actually done a lot in inventory, which is the UI part, not really the coding and mapping. I'm thinking about getting a program to do lists and everything, because I'm getting to the point where it's getting frustrating that I do need something far more better to organizer than damn sticky notes I've been hanging around, which is better than nothing for 1 second. So you got your day and night, you got your camera here, so we can keep that a universal size. Could zoom that camera out a bit more. Yeah, I think for the first time, I think we're gonna go with, yeah, play around. You got a few items in your inventory, so we don't have to quite do the people yet. You just be playing this character. So I think that'll be the first demo, and that will probably be on Twitch.io. I think that's what we're going to do first demo, is that you have this and you have a few weapons. Give those weapons a try out. Explore that land, first area of the Darkwood Forest that you more likely will spawn into. Put a bit more exciting stuff to there. Also done a bit more foliagey, well, I can't actually see the word, like trees and food items in there. Well, not really food, just anything that's like veggies or fruit. Though I will put finished food in the later. In the first time we'll probably still have these placeholders, like I'll show you. I'm hoping eventually after the first demo to add these fancier shops in and people in. Just so that we get something out in game, give a basic bare bones of it. I think that will be bare bones of what Unknown Dragon is. I'm hoping to eventually get custom characters coming in and everything, but that's a big job to actually make that thing in the first place. Though that's going to be really useful for making NPCs too. Look how strange this tile looks in here. Also, I'm hearing news of in Godot they're going to revamp the tile map, which I am excited for. The things I heard on that was like so cool. That'll be really nice. Let's go hang around the scene. I'm going to do this up a bit. Maybe put in fancier shops. Oh, wrong one. Oh, hang on. I need to actually move that out of the world. Oh, you can sneak peek of some of the things. See, this is not where the player is going to start in the demo, but just so you get a little look around, and there's going to be like more stuff in this area. This area is very spread out, but I want to maybe put another tree type in there. I was happy with 4, but I'm maybe thinking about doing another one. See, this one's really big. I might have to redo the shadows up a bit more, but for now, for the first demo, they're probably passable. I'll probably have to fix them up when I get into early access. I think plans are. I've got to write down those plans somewhere else, which is why I need a note-taking software. So go find one of them. So then we got a goal for demo. And then we can, from that goal, we can define what systems we need to add in. Which I need to do a lot more on the combat system. There's not a lot of creatures around. We need to add those into. I do want to get that randomizer working, but for now, that's okay. And maybe eventually we can walk behind the trees and it blinks out. That'll be nice too. I'm gonna figure out how to do the code to, because it's kind of annoying. Oh, okay, I didn't know this existed here. I guess now I know. I'm gonna take that out. So you know you got some lumber. This is actually really, holy shit, I haven't actually really come and gave this a good look. This is actually really interesting. You got all your lumber, and then you got all your little tools up here and everything. Oh, this is a little bit odd. Probably could fix this up a bit more. It's not quite white, but it looks pretty nice. Probably would be better off making it into a wall. Look at that. That's really cool. So your chisels and your hammers, because it's just a mix between chopping and making the furniture too, probably in the future. So yeah, I actually just blurred this out. It doesn't come back in. So we can see under, because I knew that was going to be a problem. See, we got a lot of empty space here. And it'll be really good, this new stuff coming in the fall. I don't know how long until fall will be coming out. But when fall does come out, I'll probably have to reconfigure everything to use fall. But hopefully it makes this actually look better. This is nice, but I was hoping that it would win some of the better ones in there too. But it did not do that, which is annoying. But for now it's possible. And then we got some of these houses. Like I said, some of these shop ones will probably be more placeholders. You don't realize how big this area is. It doesn't seem that big when you're coming down onto it. Yeah, I don't have a very good idea of sizes, which is the reason why some of them turn out very different sizes, especially with the trees. The trees are really bad. See, look at this. This looks so cool. Not full of life. I still want to add more emeralds in. At least 1 or 2 in this area. I do have some other emeralds that go in different areas, but they don't work for this area. So we got some lamp posts, or lamp posts here. Fire ones. I do need to be walking a little faster. I'm still pretty slow, I feel like. I see this one's a multi one, which I don't think it's too bad. I like the idea of this actually, it's not that bad. But I probably do want to maybe keep these buildings as a base, which is what they're meant to be for, and then build upon them so you get down individual shops. You get the butcher around here, you go groceries and everything, like it's just meant to be like, I can add like barrels to signify this is a fruit shop or veggie shop. So I did something strange with the weighing that I attempted to make sure that it changes if it's heavy or light. I haven't actually went through the code to stop it from changing all the time, which I probably could just as easy by putting it in a different area. We can actually go, where is it? Let's go local into the hair and everything. See, this is what it looks like. I'm going to get that full rotation. I don't know if it does or not. And it's meant to be different sizes. Could add in heavy and lighter weight. This, I don't expect the weather system to be in the first demo either. Oh, you could have a bit of Wayne, I guess, but that's really it. Now, so thinking about putting NPCs in there who are doing trading and everything, but I don't think so that'll work. See, we just had this one as a bit more bigger area. Hopefully why this one works. See, look at this is snow. Doesn't it snow look cool? And then we just gotta put a heavy and light snow, which I was trying out with the weather. Or maybe it's working now. Is it? No. Oh no, it is now. Oh, I think everything's going now. Yeah, bit hail and snow. Woo! What are you guys thinking? Also, end up finding these little booklets at the library, public library nearby me, who has all the local fauna and native trees and everything in there, which is going to be a really good idea to do these plants with. So I've added these guys in. These guys don't actually have a cycle. I'm a real big problem with them. I still don't like this thing with the weather where it speeds up down here and slows down. Kind of annoying. These berries working a bit better. These guys, I don't know what these guys are on, but they still have a cycle and this has zero. I also added some butter beans, which are really interesting. We're gonna look at those later. Then you got these guys here, which end up pretty well. Might add this berry bush into the darkwood forest because it looks cool. A lot of times that's actually not that far off from how the red berries grow. You also, I'm pretty sure you also had your like pink flowers and then you had your white brown ones when I was growing them. I remember the white brown ones I was doing better than the colour flowers if it wasn't pink. It was either pink or purple. These are just purple flowers. And then see we got some more farm crops here, so we got a turnip, like one, it's meant to be, and then we got our cauliflower, and then we got a wolf chasing us. So I'm trying to show off the goods here. Sir, no, sir. I don't know what that one is in the middle there, but I think it's something. Or which one it is. Oh no, it's just a carrot. Bye bye, sir. Nice knowing you. See, look at this. This actually looks really cool. I sent a photo of on Twitter where we're starting to get all going. And then there's some bushes over here we do. Let's look at the art actually. These ones here are meant to be based on snake beans too. These are meant to be some of the longest beans. Just as a personal thing before we go there. See, look at this. This is a list of all the fleet we have in the game. And the west side, and what I've added in starts from here. Now cost them down. So God, I have added more than half of this in here. I did not realize this, except for this one here. That one's a new one too. We've just been filling that gap, I guess. And from here down to here. Each one has no name. That's still like parsnip. I think it was the lime green apple, amber turmeric, red strawberry. That is actually its name. I would just call it strawberry if it was this strawberry. And there is the ivy cauliflower. This type of pea, but I don't know how to do. I haven't really done much more on him or showed him off much. Cabbage. I don't know the name of that. Fancy name for that one. Purple cauliflower. I believe I stuck it to there. That's a type of lemon. I guess that one's actually been around before. So I guess it's this amount still. Little mandarins. Oh, they're meant to be a type of mandarin. I think that's a yellow cauliflower too, if we're not mistaken. Oh no, it's a hybrid cauliflower. That is the fancy name for it. That's meant to be based on the lily pillies. And same with this one too. The colour and everything. Pink is actually a kind of rare colour, I find. Now let's see what we're up to. These are the mountain berries here. So that's a fancy off the books one I did. Bush cherries. But they grow on trees. And the way the naming of that one is that it's in the bush. I think in the culture is going to be representing the fact that it is only grown in the wilds. It isn't, and they don't like to, or it can't really be domesticated easy to be farmed. There's bush potatoes, which is a play on what the same colour potatoes are called in Australia, or what local shops near me call them. And what most families do. Must be, I don't know if it's just an area thing or all over the country, but it's something like that. It probably is an area thing. Sometimes called spuds too, if you ever want to know another name for potatoes. Ooh. Small potatoes would be a nice name for that. Call them spuds instead of potatoes. For a different area. Because they're different, they're the same vegetable. Here's a sweet potato, an orange sweet potato. And then we got a watermelon, which I don't kind of know what we're going to do with it, but I thought I'd draw a watermelon. Oh, I just realised. Oh yeah, the barley. I forgot about the barley. Barley's going to be another grain crop that comes in. I did it yesterday. See, you got the ground all up here. God, that would be actually really huge in the game if I put that size in here. This is just the size I put up for like showing it off and everything. Oh, here's the banana tree. Very similar design to the Winjil bananas, but this is more of a cherry, and also, well, pink bananas, they go down, I think, by the look of them, while your everyday one, I think it's called, goes up. So I'm a bit worried these don't really look like flowers very much. There's a big worries. I don't know what cycle pink bananas go for, so I just made one up. I guess that kind of works. If you don't know much about food and vegetables, then you're not going to really know too much. Not really going to care that much, I should say. I don't know where the watermelon went off to. I'm going to make sure to save these long check too. Here we go. Oh, I never actually exported it. See, this is the basics of a watermelon. I actually haven't finished him, which is probably why he's not being saved. I did actually attempt to go watermelons once. They were a pain. I also got a variety of apple, which is this meant to be a smaller variety to these two, and this one here. That one there is meant to be a copy of the Granny Smith. Oh, I was trying to get a fancy other green apple name. There was a lot more green apples out there than what you may realize. I was trying to get a fancy name off one of them, but I couldn't find a fancy name, so this is going lime green apple. I don't think I've given this variety a name yet. Or now we either. And then you got your purple sweet potato, and then you got your butter beans. The yellow beans. Butter beans are really cool. I've glued them before. The same with snake beans. Is that they start off with a purple flower and they turn yellow. But I think a lot of trees, whenever the fruit's green in the end, or vegetable, I think a lot of them do start off with purple. A lot of them I think has a lot of trends too. Here is the bush cherries. They want that nice little purple, darkish purple flower because that theme is meant to be dark purple. And here's the bush butter beans. That's actually how the butter beans grow in real life. One of the beans were. I also had another bean with panels on it, which we didn't have the pack, so we didn't know the actual name of it. There's the pink banana. There'll probably be more banana blades in some way. I don't know why you don't see the blue or the pink bananas as often. And then we got a apricot. Nope. Avocado. It's just meant to have a purplish skin. It's called a dragon avocado. Some words up to have dragon in there, which probably means they won't be in the areas that nearby the Darkwood Forest. They'll probably be up north, I'm thinking. Which I think will be where a lot more dragons will hang. Or a lot more of the bad ones. Or maybe not. There's a lot more dragons. They don't have to intently be bad. And there is a next one over here, more of a grape. Or still not type of berry. I haven't really. And then we have a kiwi fruit. For those asking for names from any source. And this was someone else decided to comment first. And there is a radish type one that was meant to be based off radish. Red dragon radish, it's called. And there's another type of corn, blue corn. I wanted to make the shape a bit different from the winter corn. And I think that type of corn will be a larger bush but grows more. I only have two more. And this is another winter ID one called Fire Drops. It's going to be a fruit in itself, probably a type of berry, probably more than anything. And here is the sun orange. Some of them do have growth patterns like these ones do too, but that is for later for you to watch them glow. I've got a lot more videos to do in the future and everything. I just recently did a tile map one. Have a look at that if you want to know how to do the tile maps. Like the art for the tile maps. Which is still going to be relevant. I'm going to probably do an update whenever the new tile map stuff come out. Which is going to be really cool. And we learn that. But I guess it's not that hard to relearn. So I hope you enjoy. I'm Redcollarwolf, now out. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you get excited for more Devlogs.